Dragon Age. It should really be like episode 12, but the streams keep fucking dying. That's wrong. Shoot. I pressed the wrong fucking buttons now. Right. Who is Blackwall? Get my thumbnail going. Get that in gear. Get my tags in here. So if you missed last episode, you'll remember that we slept with Blackwall and now he has disappeared. Just like every woman in my life. Right. Public. Save this. Close this. Open Discord. Like this there. Right. Let's go and attend the execution. Let's go. Let's see what happens. I say that I know what happens. But for any person who has never seen this, let's see what happens. More DAI. A Goblin Cave. More DA. Right, let's see what is going on here.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Well, this is grim.
Proceed.
Well, here we go.
Stop! A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before. No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I
Proud
gave
of
the
you.
order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
The look of shock. Good old Tom Rainier. Right, let's go. Can I read this? No? I can examine this though. Okay. Can I talk to you?
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
I know.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Cool. Where is this
Where did
Rainier?
you take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say, say them now. It's a damn mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
Well, okay. Right, let's go to the jail. Which is... Oh, we've got something here as well. Let's talk to her quick. Because I'm not sure what that quest marker's for.
You're on an instrument for a servant, aren't you?
You remain, not my patron. You swear it's true.
Okay, who are you?
Warden. Inquisitor. A title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Meredith, a humble bard.
A humble bard.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
There it is. You're a bard.
Are you a bard like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
Goodbye.
Carry on then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
I believe you. I believe you. Right, let's grab Rainier.
Still in charge. So what was the point? You would not.
Prison's looking fancy. Prison's looking very fancy. Right. Where is he? Oh, with loot, that's nice. Amulet of Power. Awesome. Where are you, Blackwall? There you are.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
See, I can understand why he did it. But it is kind of messed up. Yeah, did you have to lie?
Why did you lie to me?
I never meant to lie to you. And when I did, I couldn't take it back. You weren't supposed to find me. You were just supposed to think I was gone. I didn't want you to see me like this.
Well, I've seen you.
I'm here now. Deal with me.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor.
I know how to luck with men.
Maker, I sure do know how to pick 'em.
Well, we're going to get him out of jail. Because where is Cullen?
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Summarize it.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape. I'm sorry. I know what he meant to you.
Yeah, thank you.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
Yeah, what would you do?
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
For me.
He did it for me.
Then only you can decide if he succeeded.
Get him out.
Have René released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
That we can. Right. Val Rio. There we go, guys. If you are watching, if you could drop a like on the video, that would be amazing. Helps me out tremendously. Feel free to get involved in chat if you wish to. We can nerd out all things Dragon Age, or you can just watch in the background, whichever you guys prefer. Back to Skyhold we go. I've got a garden to tend to quick. Right, let's get going. When it loads. Here we are. Right, let's go to the garden. We'll pick our plants. We'll plant some more seeds so I can get this trophy.
We reached the climax.
Here we are. Right, we will plant some deep mushroom. Got some elf fruit. We'll plant some Arbor Blessing, why not? In fact, we'll change this up just to make sure it does plant something new. Rash Vine. There we go. Okay, plant some elf fruit. Plant some more elf fruit. Farming Simulator 2K23. Plant some Arbor Blessing. There we go.
This is a special
Right, let's go to the war table.
I'd appreciate it if it was first on your round.
And we'll examine all our options. As the tables just suddenly spawn. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Open. Open. Josephine's just chilling. Summon the War Council.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
Our alliance with Orlais holds, for the present. They'll send aid on request.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Awesome. Let's hope for deserters.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They'll be hard to miss.
Good of Corypheus to make it easy to find him. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should
Ooh.
surprise no one.
Here she is.
Fortunately, I can assist.
Please continue.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
His best, if I show you.
Well, okay then. Isn't this going to be fun?
This is an Eluvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
I'm glad she's on our team. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, in its way.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds. Untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Eluvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more
That.
appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Well, I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? The Lover's Alcove.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Eluvians join, wherever they might be.
Are we in danger?
Is this place dangerous? It feels...
Unnatural, yes. We are, however, in no immediate peril. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
Right. Yeah, how did you find this?
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
What does that mean?
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I had a safe place to raise my son. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
Open from this side?
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Eluvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
You have a key?
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Eluvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Yeah, Corypheus wants this.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Eluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Well, there you go. We know what Corypheus' next plan is. Right. Well, let's head back to our little place. And we will cash in. No, we won't. We will, thingy. Go and get Blackwall out of prison. But now that we know what he wants with the Eluvians, we know our next plan of attack. There we go. Okay, we've got the Amulet of Magic. Sweet. We have this thing down here. Got some influence because we pursued the Marquis. And we can tick off the stolen property. Awesome. Right, now where is Tom Rainier? He must be around here somewhere. There we go. If you think it worthwhile, we can have Tom Rainier, previously known to us as Blackwall, released from the Valdorio prison in which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Twister, that he is wanted in the Olathe massacre, which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Callier, General and staunch ally of Selene. Yes. Okay. I like Leliana's plan. Fake as death. Right, so we can go and do that. We have a few little quests over here. There is the Hero Ferelden we can contact. Where was that? Here we go. Go on, Leliana, go talk to your lovely hubby. We have new to the crew, which there's a certain way to do this.
I have requests for information on
I can't remember which one it is, but Sutherland can get her own whole crew.
Andraste preserve me. Feel free to use
So which one do we want?
No, I shall take them.
We want Cullen.
I want to know who Pine
There we go.
Commander. We can use this to our
And then we can go and hunt a demon, apparently.
Hush. Just look.
Let's use Josephine for that. Alright. Let's go get Rainier. Let's go judge him.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
Alright, the power is in our hands. Beautiful stuff. I hate to see you like this.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. I know you put another man in my place. Haven't enough died for me.
We're not saying your opinions don't matter. I had no choice.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
No, we're not going to keep him in servitude. Yeah, he's going to go to the Wardens.
Blackwall intended you join the Wardens. I will let them decide your fate. But only when Corypheus is dead. For now, Tom Rainier, the Inquisition needs you.
As you command.
Yeah, this is a chance to atone.
Blackwall gave you the chance to atone through action, not merely punishment. I find I can do no less.
Before I take my leave, I have one thing to say. If ever there was something true and good in my life, it was you. I lied about who I was, but I never lied about what I felt. No matter what I was or what becomes of me, right now, I'm just a man with his heart laid bare. I leave it in your hands.
Love without trust is nothing. I'm no future of a warden. You overstep your bounds. Let's start over. I couldn't let you go. I couldn't let you go.
You were ready to die.
Yeah, we'll learn.
We'll figure it out.
Together.
How cute. How very cute, eh? Let the man go free. Let the man go free. Right. We shall do some talking. So, through here. Got 3 power for that, nice.
First enchant of Vivienne seemed to be in a streak of the game about the upholstery in the last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
I don't blame them.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
Yes, Celine knew.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
Yeah, the ball was a viper's nest.
Insular cliques, snide half-truths, everyone sizing up everyone else. It reminded me of home.
I completely understand the feeling, Inquisitor. Let's hope the next ball either of our families holds is quieter than this one. Shall we?
Perfect.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Faith.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Say Andraste loves us all.
Tell these petitioners Andraste said she cares for us, always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val Royal.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs,
So many
to come
letters.
to us is nearly unheard of.
Then we've impressed them.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a Venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
Investigate. What would you do?
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer game.
We'll keep investigating, because why not?
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentecast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Ibarra.
Of course. Yeah, does Cassandra support him?
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sikar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Fair. Yeah, why does he need us?
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
What's the Archon like?
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
Excellent. My family lets us help both.
I actually have relatives in Navarra. If you reason with the Archon, the Trevellians can persuade King Marcus we should help both countries.
Letting the Inquisition curry favor with both Tevinter and Navarra. Most ideal.
Most ideal. I thought so too. Anything else from you, Josephine?
Yes.
How are you always so polite?
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
But does it get tiresome?
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely painful. But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
I've liked meeting all of you.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting so many different people.
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those outside our circle. Mages, Templars,
Yep.
Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
You can say that again.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Right, let's go this way. Speak to Varric while we're here.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Special... Yeah, tell me about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
We're going to ask everything.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
Okay, yeah, what did you do?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
Investigate. How do you know Bianca?
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
She's married? That's
Bianca
an
is
issue.
married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas, surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
Perfect. Yeah, did she make your crossbow?
Alright, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
You two have been together for how long?
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
Perfect.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here. Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Let's ask about Hawk.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Okay. Anything else from you?
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Can I...
Anything personal?
About me?
Nope. Sweet. Nice and easy. A man solus.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, the machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Shiral, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
You've seen this before?
You missed court intrigue? When were you at court?
Oh, well, never directly, of course. An elven apostate is rarely invited to speak with empresses and kings. But from the Fade, I have watched dynasties form and empires crumble. It is sometimes savage, sometimes noble, and always fascinating. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize Briala. Oh, because we're both elves. I'm sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
I agree.
Nor should you. You're not defined by the shape of your ears. They're not your people.
No, they are not. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, I believe Briala is doing quite well on their behalf. She is an admirable woman.
I agree.
She's done good work. Hopefully, with our help, she can help them even more.
Yes. However much I identify, or fail to identify, with her people, Briala's efforts have been remarkable. She organized resistance against a powerful enemy, using only her wits and the resources at hand. That demands respect, especially in a world where most would look at her and only see a pair of pointed ears.
I agree.
Hello.
Investigate. Tell me about elves.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
Perhaps you could ask Sarah. She has opinions.
She's worthy of respect.
Sarah is part of our team. You don't need to be snide about her.
Actually, on some level, I do. She takes it better than she would take my pity. Or my envy. She has a purity of purpose that I lack. I have observed too much and done too little. What do you wish to know?
Let's talk about all of this. Tell me about the ancient elves.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Halam Shiral. But Halam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
Right, interesting. What else?
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish aerovels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the Dalish elves.
It is a mistake to think of the Dalish as a single group. They have lived as separate clans for centuries now. As a consequence, each clan has learned, interpreted, and forgotten different parts of elven history. Some trade freely with humans, or adopt city elves who flee the alienages. Others attack humans on sight.
Yep, don't we know it?
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of the winter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Tell me about elven magic.
I've heard tales that Dalish magic is different from the magic I learned in the Circle.
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Right. Yeah, was immortality due to magic?
The legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
About blood magic.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
Blood magic is evil.
Every time I've seen blood magic used, it's been for some evil purpose.
I once saw a woman stabbed in the stomach with a dagger. She died slowly, in agony. It was repulsive. If the Chantry outlawed daggers, would that stop people from using them? Of course not. Some would use daggers in secret, shamed, and some would find rebellion titillating, step down the path of depravity.
I mean, he does kind of have a point. Fine, they're still evil.
It doesn't matter how they arrived there. Most blood mages use their power for the wrong reasons.
Yes, but not all. I once saw a blood mage healer who shed her own blood to close a patient's wounds. Although, admittedly, you are unlikely to find her here.
Perfect.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Can we talk about the other one?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
He has lost his army, and he has lost Orlais. That eliminates military or political means to rebuild Tevinter. He will need to demonstrate that no one in this world can stand against his magic. It will not be subtle.
Fantastic.
We'll talk later.
Alright, let's help Vivian. Oh, we'll do Dorian actually, because Dorian's just here. Hello, sir.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
Well, there you go. We should do that more often.
That's something you'd like to do more often, then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Yes, please. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter. And it wouldn't work as well there.
No. Why not?
Our dances are so much more intense. If an evening lacks a murder, we sniff and call it a ball. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair.
Love that.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
No promises, Dorian. In fact, can we say anything else to you?
You made Alexius tranquil. I wish you'd just killed him. He was a decent man once. He deserved to keep his dignity. I hope I don't run into him. That would be more than I could handle.
Nah, it'd be fine. Do you have nothing else for me?
Blackwall? He does seem quite the man.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. There's just a whole lot of him. Burly. Must be warm by the fire. Good on you.
Lovely. Anything else, Dorian?
Fancy meeting you here.
No. Okay. Shall we go and hit up Leliana? No, we won't. We'll do Vivian, because it's been a while since we've spoken to Vivian properly. She's through here.
If you require any assistance...
Here we go.
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help. There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
Love that. Tell me about the wyvern.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
I mean, obviously.
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
Right, what is this formula?
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
You won't tell me?
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but you won't tell me what it's for.
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion. I would do no less for you, after all.
I'll help you.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall
I'm
give
sure
the
you would.
location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
I'm sure you do, lady. Bloody Vivian.
How may I help you?
Investigate. Tell me about the circle.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Apparently nothing. Okay, well that's nice and easy. So let's now hit up Liliana. And then once she's done, this is pretty much everyone in this tower finished. Turn in some research. There isn't any. Never mind. Oh. Okay, where is she? There she is.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
What do you want?
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
That it will. I will help if I can.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Ain't that the truth? Where is she? There she is.
A message from Divine Justinia.
Are you alright?
That's a shock. You're all right reading it.
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Okay. What will you find?
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
If you're lucky. We're not saying that. Why Valence?
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
Well, okay then. Whatever you need.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold. After that terrible journey through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again, no?
It feels amazing.
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
Investigate. Yeah, you're well connected. I think we've done all this. I'll tell me about Morrigan.
It's unavoidable.
What do you know of Morrigan?
She's changed. She used to be so disagreeable, cruel. She said things just to hurt people. Now the sharp edges have worn away. Perhaps it was Kieran. He saved us, did you know? I would have lost my love without Morrigan's child. I may never know her intentions, but I'll always be grateful.
And there you go. Right, we have a few more quests that have been opened up as I jump down here. But for now, we're going to wrap this stream up. Just a nice little quick one, just to, get the juices flowing, get the Dragon Age back out there. If you have enjoyed, please drop a stream like. It helps amazingly. If you're new and you're not subscribed but you'd like to, that would also be amazing. And hopefully, I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye, guys.